Hello and welcome back everyone. How you all doing? As you probably noticed by now, Halloween season is currently going on, and in my opinion this is by far the best event on Guild Wars 2 in the entire year. And this was the best time to release my new Halloween themed build, centered around playing with the spooky spiders. Say hello.
I chose you.
Also, you guys know that I like to name my builds, but for this one, I really wanted my good friend Mr. J to be the one to do it. He is a big fan of these creepy but amazing little creatures, and this is my way to thank you. He's always keeping me company during my journey, helping me out in multiple ways, and yeah, just overall, thank you very much for all the support. Without further ado, I present to you Latrodectus Soul, a Conde build centered around spiders and tons of control. We are going to do a quick rundown of the build, and of course, a cool compilation with live commentary will follow after. So, let's jump right into it. Regarding the traits of this build, we had already two of them locked in before we even began, because, well, of course we're gonna be playing with the Soulbeast and Predator Scanning for the massive sustain we gain thanks to the amounts of poison we apply on this build, and second of all, Wilderness Survival because of Arachnophobia right here. This trait is not necessarily the strongest, it's not really that big, however, we are making a October spooder sort of theme, and yeah, we had to just take this one. We're gonna be following up with Empathic Bond for some Condi removal, and of course Poison Master. Now, the last trait, you can decide if you want to go for skirmishing and having a short bow as a secondary weapon, but I wanted it to be more tanky and more control oriented, so Nature's Magic adds all of that, plus some extra Conde cleanse and healing through this. Now, as you can see, this is the staff, dual dagger build, and yeah, the staff is literally just there for that. Control, projectile blocks, the area, the finisher healing, massive root, and yeah, overall just that, mobility and control. Then you do most of the killing with your spooders, your combo with Relic Lash, your combo with Primal Cry, and that's about it. Oh, yeah, and the daggers. The daggers are very good at killing too, of course. For the skills, we're gonna be running what you see right here, and there's just one thing I wanted to mention. We're gonna be using Strength of the Pack over Entangle, although Entangle is a very good option because it offers more control in the form of a massive root and Conde damage. However, for this specific build, as I said, I want the spiders to shine a little bit. And here comes the fun part. Thanks to Fortifying Bond, whenever we gain a boon, it's gonna be shared with my pet, which means that when I use Strength of the Pack, it gets 20 stacks of stability, the fury, and the swiftness for a long duration. This makes it effectively very fast, very deadly, and honestly very hard to CC or just get rid of. Also, we pair that with Dolly Extends, which also shares 6 stacks more of stability, and Protect Me will also stun break your pet and share the protection. All of this combined makes it so whenever you are in the non-merged form, right? This is merged and merged. This makes it so your pets are way beyond just utility and they're actually contributing to the fight. And of course, having 10 stacks of stability for yourself, it's also very strong. By the way, take a look at the next clip to see what happens if you don't pay too much attention to the pet. Let's take a look at what's happening over here. While I'm gonna be dealing with the Soulbeast and trying to survive, my pet is locked onto the target on the back. And sure, these two guys are not the most experienced players ever, and usually this won't happen. However, I showed this just as an example of the spiders being actually quite strong. Even in the unmerged form, they have some utility, they have some decent damage, and if left unattended, they will chunk away at you without you noticing. So yeah, that's pretty good. Plus, if you think about it, when you pair the spiders with a control build, while they are rooted, while you're using all the evades and all that stuff, they're gonna be applying poison and torment and just spitting away at your target. So yeah, there's that. Alrighty guys, coming back to the gear setup, I'm just gonna leave a link in the description below because, well, I did a little bit of min-maxing for this one too, and just note that the stuff I'm running, it's Celestial because I just had it lingering around and I didn't bother to change the stats, but you can run Trailblazer right here alongside the two daggers. Relic of the Wayfinder, I find it very, very useful because, well, once again, if we don't run this, we have very, very little mobility, and that's something you shouldn't do on a build that's centered around applying poison and control. So yeah, Relic of the Wayfinder, it's just perfectly fine. You don't need more damage on the Relic, you're gonna be doing plenty of damage, you are plenty of tanky already, so the only thing missing was mobility, thus Relic of Wayfinder. I really wanted to use the Black Widow, but since I don't own, nor play, and never will play Guild Wars 1, this is out of the question for me. However, Juvenile Forest Spider is exactly the same in utility, damage, and stat and everything. It's just the skin that changes, so that's what we're going to be running with. The secondary pet, I really like the Whiptail Devourer here, because, well, it offers quite a chunk of poison if it hits, but we run it mostly for the utility it provides. He can knock down opponents, and when you merge, you have of course the Prelude Lash for the massive combos in CC. You have, honestly, something I found to be very useful, which is this wonky retreat, but it has massive evade window, so it actually worked better than expected. Same can be said for the Tail Lash here. It's actually an ICC if people are overly aggressive to you, or if you want to follow up after a Prelude Lash for some reason. So yeah, those are the bets, this is the build, and now I will leave you guys with a cool compilation with live commentary. I hope you like it, and see you in the next one. Cheers! Hello Mr. Blue, how are you? Let's fight then. Alright, first we're gonna put this down here. Okay, we are in trouble now. Big poison incoming though. One down. Can we finish? Yep. Now we're gonna try to get away like this. There we go. Go back for you. Stay on the distance for now. Poison. Kill, just for good measure. Condi burst. Up. And down he goes. Hey. Spooder. Oh. Yo, no, I don't want to fight. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No. Not like this. Okay, one down. I wasn't ready. No! Let me interrupt! Okay. We had some assistance then. Thanks for the help, friend. Thanks. Oh, we meet again, sir. But this time you are alone. Previously, you violated the peace pact. Now you will suffer the consequences, of course. So many copies. I heal from your copies, sir. Okay, dodge that. Come here. And now you suffer from the spooders. There you go. I guess he did not expect the the spooders. So let's go. Alright, one more buff for user. And let's begin. That's that. We're gonna pop this already. Try to get some damage in. Dodge. Dodge again. Kick. Pull. Heal. Okay, we should be fine here actually. And we still have stab. AoE combo. And now we send the pet and the poison and the root. Heal up. Touch. We're almost there. Good job. Nice deal, friend. GG's. Let's do this, sir. Hey, man. Come here. Okay, that's one dodge. Throw the dagger. He dodged the dagger. I evade that. No, thank you. Change the pet. Throw some poison at him. And be ready to go in for the kill. Massive poison for you, sir. Evade that. And Condi combo. Go, go, spooders. Re-heal just in case. Okay, ready for the kill. Going in. Keep up the pressure. Heal. Prelude. Into combo. There we go. Good fight, sir. Good fight. We're still fine. He's getting tanked away by the spooders. Alright. Incoming. There you go, sir. Get spoodered. Funny thing, spooders out, they don't notice it, and they keep tanking away. So funny.